It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. Hey friends, I'm back and I got a story time for you. Let's not wait, let's get into it. Okay, so first and foremost, let me give a disclaimer. I know that many of the people that's involved in today's story follows me on TikTok. Listen, I'm not disclosing any real names, and I'm going to advise y'all not to comment on my post of this story time because you're going to be outing yourself, and the consequences, the consequences. Now, let's hop into it. So, my friend's birthday is right before New Year's, and she was having a birthday dinner or whatever, so she's sending out the invites and everything. So I told her, I'm like, well, let me see if I can get a sitter because my grown kids was at home. But even though they're at home for the holidays, they still be with their friends. I'm like, if I can get a sitter, I will definitely be there. She like, well, let me know because I need an RSVP. Got to get a restaurant account. Cool. So probably like, I'm going to say like right at the deadline for her RSVP, I get a sitter. So I let her know I'm coming. Okay. That's the first thing. Now, let me also preface this by telling you that most of the people at this dinner don't like me. But they don't have no good reason not to like me. They just don't like me. Like, we never had no beef, never had no falling out. It's just that my friends' friends don't like me. And that's their problem. Because I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm going to show up every time. Mm-hmm. So anyway, fast forward. We go to the dinner. Now, this is a high-end steakhouse, okay? When I walk into the dinner, she has her own reserved room. Now, you know when you have those rooms at the steakhouses, this particular steakhouse especially, you got to have like a $7,000 like minimum total type thing. So you got to make sure everybody that you RSVP is showing up and is going to be able to, be able to spend. So as soon as I walked in there and they took me back to the room where she was, I'm immediately like, I hope everybody got cash because this ain't going to go over well. Because you know them big dinners, how they always go. Okay. So now everybody get to order. The first thing they come around, they order in drinks. And I'm looking at them. And I order a drink or whatever, but I'm driving. So when I'm driving, I'll be drinking like that at the restaurant. Unless I like take a Uber or something. I'm just like, I don't like to drink and drive. So I order a martini, a lemon drop, not a martini, a lemon drop with tequila. So that right there is probably, I'm gonna say maybe $16. I'm looking at them, they throwing them back. They ordering the drinks, throwing them back. And I'm just looking. Now, I'm not the person to count nobody's pockets. But baby, when I'm drinking something, I add in my head because I know what I'm prepared to spend. And I was prepared to pay for her food. Okay. I did not tell her I was going to do that, but it's just something I do. So I was prepared to do that. So I'm looking now. It is a big dinner. It's like 15, maybe 16 people. So they're all ordering drinks. Now I know you're thinking, oh, here it come. We've heard it before. Yes, here it come. So the drinks. Now we're ordering appetizers, right? Now, one thing about me is I'm going to order a whole bunch of appetizers that I'm not going to eat. And I already know I do that, but I like to taste a little bit of this, taste a little bit of that. So I order like 5 appetizers. So I pick off the appetizers, what I'm eating. And then I was like, they're pretty decent portions. So, of course, I just let everybody else off the table eat them too. Granted, everybody was ordering appetizers. So it was like a bunch of appetizers. So, but still, I'm looking at the price of my appetizers. So I already know what I'm spending. I know what I'm spending, okay? Because everything I order, I know what I'm spending. I always look to see what the prices are. Now it's time for the entrees. Okay. I've been to this restaurant a billion times. I ordered the same thing. I know how much it costs. I ordered the same way. I'm one of those people, same thing, same way. I eat the same food. Order my entree, get my entree. Everybody else is ordering their entrees. They're getting it. And I'm looking at the stuff that they're getting. I'm like, now, like I said, I'm not counting nobody's pockets, but I eat Wagyu. I already know I'm finna spend a pretty penny on Wagyu. It's very expensive. I like to eat it. So I assume that if other people like to eat it, they know what it costs. So when you're getting this and you're getting extra portions of this, that's being counted up. Okay. Everybody eat, they laugh and everything. I'm just kind of sitting now. She's entertaining. I'm there by myself, like I told you. Many people, like, they don't fool with me, which is okay. I can still be social though, because I be laughing and talking like they do. But I'm kind of at the end of the table, and I'm just chilling, and I'm talking to like one of her relatives. Now, the dinner is over, and the bill comes out. They sit the bill down by her. She looks at the bill. This is the birthday girl, and she's like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Oh, here we go." So then she started passing the bill around. So she look up and she asked the waiter, she like, "Can you split the bills?" He was like, "Oh, we don't split bills here." So they started passing the bill around, and I'm just knowing I'm like, where this bill get to me? And so before the bill even gets to me, one of the girls that got the bill first, she was like, well, we can all just break it down even. Who? Well, let's see how much it is. How much we talking about first before you talk about breaking it down even. Okay. So everybody looking at it, and already people are getting like, no, like I only spent. I'm like, here we go. I knew this was gonna happen. Then everybody got cards. Well, can I send my money to somebody? I got a card. I could Zelle you. I'm looking like, cause I'll never do that again. So air is going around the table now. It's starting because remember we're in this private room. It's starting to get a little loud because now it's commotion happening. People are trying to break down their bill, figure out what they spend. Everybody's talking back and forth. At this point, I still ain't even seen the bill. Everybody's talking back and forth with Now, I forgot a very important detail. When I ordered my lemon drop with tequila, I ordered it from the bar. Okay. So keep in mind, the bar tab, they will usually let you close your bar tab out at the dinner. So by the time the bill got to me, and I looked at that bill, because everything that I ordered added up was like $200 max. And that's with a generous tip. And because I was going to pay for the birthday girl's dinner, I was prepared to put down like $583. That's what I said I would spend, $583. That wasn't even going to dent that bill. Okay? Okay, so all that ain't got nothing to do with me. Now, at this point, they talking real, I'm not going to say they're arguing, but they talking real greasy to each other about how it should be split and about the birthday girl covering. So I get up and I walk over to the birthday girl and I say, hey, what are you doing after this? And she says, we gonna go back to my house, not the whole group, but a couple of her friends, and just have some drinks and just chill out and like do whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. I said, I'll meet you at your house. She like, what you talking about? I'm like, I'll meet you at your house. She looking at me like, I go to the bar and I say, hey, I want to close out my tab. And they say, okay. I say, I'd like to also add my dinner to my tab. And so my bill was like $210, $215 or something like that. I paid that $215. I took the balance that I told you I was gonna pay. I was gonna drop $583. I walked back in the room and I put it on the table in front of the birthday girl and said, here is the money for your meal. Now, I don't know how much her meal was, but I knew it wasn't more than that because she didn't even order. She don't even eat steak, okay? She literally, her order was, she had some chicken. So you know it wasn't that much. And I said, I'll see you. Text me when you're on your way to your house and I'll meet you there. And I left. On my way out the door, I could hear the whispers. Where's she about to go? What's she about to do? She didn't pay for her meal. Actually, I did. So I heard the girl call the waitress over there, and the waitress came over there, and I feel like she was telling her something about me because the waitress was like, oh, no, she, like, basically, like, she paid, she checked out. And he like, thought you said you don't split the bill. She's like, no, we don't, but she ordered from the bar, so she already had a tab over there. Mind your business, because I'm not splitting nothing even. Now, I know that's not how you're supposed to do it, traditionally. But no, I'm not, that tab, no. That tab was over $7,000. And I only ate about 200. I'm going to tell you that right now. Now, this is where it gets super duper greasy. So I'm going to say maybe like an hour and a half. I don't really know what went down at the restaurant. So an hour and a half go by, and I realized she still ain't called me. So I'm like, well, let me just call to make sure everything went okay. Because remember, we supposed to be going back to her house to kick it. So I call her. She pick up. She's super dry with me. I'm like, hey, like, are we still what you like? We already at my house. I'm like, okay, I'll head over there. She's like, okay, hang up. I was like, ooh. Okay, but she did sound drunk, so I'm like, okay, she probably drunk. It's her birthday, like whatever. Charge to the game. So I head over there. I go in there, and now at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just spend the night over here, or whatever. So we get to drinking, and it's me, her, and then it's two of her other friends, right? We're the only ones there, playing the music, drinking everything. You know, I get a few drinks in me, and I get up, I'm moving around, doing everything like that, and then I can't find my phone. Now, I should probably tell you, I always lose my phone when I've been drinking. I do not know why. I sit it down, it be in the couch, on the side, behind. I don't even know. So I can't find my phone. So I go up to her and I was like, now at this point, she slapped because it's her birthday. And I say, hey, I can't find my phone. Let me use your phone so I can call my phone so I can find it. So she like is over there on the table, right? Now at this, she got like a what do you call the big armrest that you can kind of like let back and let your feet out, whatever that is. She's in her chair like that, and she's like babbling like Oren. So I'm like, where is it? So basically, I'm looking around and I see it on. She got like a thing in her kitchen, like a breakfast bar. So I go and get her phone, pick her phone up because I'm trying to call my phone. I was not being nosy. As I picked up her phone to call my phone, I could see that she had unread text messages. And I guess her phone notifications will keep notifying her because she didn't read it. And so when it popped up the thing, and I see it's from a friend that's in the house with her, I'm like, why is she texting her? Granted, it should be none of my business, but I'm going to open it every time, okay? Dude, I opened this text message. Bruh, her and her friends have been talking SHIT about me the whole time I was in this house. But they was doing it via text. We all kicking it, chilling, drinking, having a good time. And they're texting each other about me. She started it. My friend, she's the one that initiated. This B didn't even want to break the bill down. I don't even know why she here. She see I ain't call her. Oh. Okay. Remember I told you I was going to say tonight because I already been drinking. And I don't like drinking and driving. And I mean, it was like in it. Like she thinks she missed Big Shot, but she can't split the bill and da-da-da-da. And she always acting like she got this and got that. B ain't really got this and got that. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't say nothing. I put her phone down. Mind you, I could see all the messages between all of them. I put her phone down. I got my stuff. I went downstairs. So I politely put her phone down. I got my stuff. And I headed downstairs. The girl, one of her other friends, they like, where you going? Everybody drunk. I ain't say nothing. I went downstairs. I got in my car. I went home. Fast forward the next day. I'm gonna probably say afternoon. She calling me, blowing my phone up. And then she texts me. She like, hey, call me. She like, somebody busted my windows out my car and I don't know what happened. What do you want me to call you for? What do you want me to call you? So I text her back. And I said, well, you the one always acting like a big shot. You ain't got the money to fix your windows? I'm just saying. Damn. I'm saying I don't know what happened to my windows and I'm calling you and you ain't answering. Then you make this slick ass comment. I'm like, first of all, let's try not to use profanity in our conversations because I take that as a sign of aggression. And the conversation is going to get very aggressive. Spark plugs. So, yeah, so she like, well, I'm just saying though, like, we supposed to be friends, I said, we supposed to be friends? I said, I just hit the ceiling. Bitch, we supposed to be friends? I'm like, let me tell you what your friend said. And I started telling her all the stuff from the text messages and stuff like that, right? At this point, she dead silence. I'm telling you, Ruby, hit dog will holler. So I started telling, like, I never said I went through your phone, but I started telling her all the stuff from from their text messages. But I was like telling, like, I never said like exactly. I said something like this, like, and it don't matter if you do think I'm fat. Like, my stomach's still flat, and it's flatter than all three of y'all's. Like that kind of stuff. It was a mess. And and then her mom was a casualty of war. Her mom's never done nothing to me. I started talking about her mama. I talked about her sister. I talked about her kids. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. I did. But don't play with me. Do not play with me. Do not play with me. Because one thing about a Gemini is that we use heavy filters. Heavy filters. So you will never really truly know what we're thinking because we love you. We will spare you from that. But if you piss us off, you will get our real thoughts. And I unleashed on her ASS. I let her know everything I really thought in life about her. I told her about her not paying her bills on time. That's why, like, everything. I told her, you busy trying to buy a purse and don't pay your rent. Like, it was like bad. Like, some of the things I probably should have withheld just because, like, they were like, another thing about a Gemini is we might tell you a joke, baby, but we don't tell you no lie. So everything I said about, hey friends, I'm going to tell you how I know I be doing too much. You're going to need all these details, so make sure you listen to all the details. First and foremost, I go to bed early. So I'm in the bed. I go to bed by 8 o'clock. Now, my phone be on Do Not Disturb, so you're not going to get through to me unless you're on my favorites or you call me back to back. So I get a call at about 10 o'clock, like 10 something. I answer the phone. It's my homegirl. She like, hey, sorry to wake you up because clearly I'm sleeping. You can hear it. She like, I just want to let you know I'm going to park my car out front of your house. I'm like, okay. Not even thinking about it. Go back to sleep. Now, as I reverse back, I would have wanted to know, like, well, why? Like, but I mean, anything could happen. Now, she's in a relationship. She got this boyfriend. I don't really know him like that. You know what I'm saying? If I saw him without her, I wouldn't even know who he was. So he doesn't know me. He don't have my phone number. He don't know where I live. None of that stuff. So I don't know much about him anyway. So anyway, I go back to sleep. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to use the bathroom. I grab my phone because I'm about to go, scroll social media while I use the bathroom. So when I grab my phone, I look at my phone. I got missed calls, all these missed calls from a number that I do not know. I'm like, who the heck is that blowing me up? Especially around 3 something in the morning. Not answering it. I'll call it back in the morning. So as I'm on my way to the bathroom, it's my homegirl. She started calling me. I answered the phone, I'm like, because I'm thinking something must be wrong. I'm like, something gotta be wrong. Because she would not call me this late. Everybody that know me know I'm in the bed asleep. So I'm like, hey girl, what's going on? Is everything okay? She goes, no, listen, I don't have a lot of time. I need you to come get me because, let's call him John because I don't want to say his name on social media because I'm sure people know him. She's like, John been blowing up my phone and I told him I was with you. You did what? Can you come get me? Now, I'm not thinking like, your car's here. Why you can't come back the same way? Where you at? So I'm like, well, what's the address where you at? And so she gave me the address. I put this address in my GPS. Mind you, it's 3 something in the morning. This address is 45 minutes away from me. And I got a whole man in the bed. So I'm gonna have to try to get out of my house at 3 something in the morning. And that ain't finna slide well with. I'm like, okay, let me get off the phone. I'm like, I gotta go. Because I don't want to wake my man up. Okay, she's like, okay, hurry up, please. Okay, now I'm snooping around in the dark like a god dang on ninja, like I did something, trying to find clothes and get my purse and get out the house quietly. And I park in the garage, so now I gotta go downstairs, open the garage, which is loud as heck, and close it, and then come back home and open it again. So I slide on, I get my clothes on, slide on right downstairs. I'm rushing. I park in the garage, so it's still dark outside. I'm not concerned about nothing happening to me, really, because I'm just going to get in my car and then, close the garage door. So I leave, get in my car. I drive to this address. It takes me 45 minutes to get over here. When I get over there, I call her number. I'm like, hey, I'm outside. She's coming outside. Tell me why when she come outside, like it was a little pathway with the grass on both sides. So she coming out the house walking. Now, it's a pathway and it's grass on both sides. She come out the house. She get there. She almost at my car. All of a sudden, a car pulls up on the freaking side of me. Like the police. It startled me. Hops out. It's her man. Bruh. It's her man. He then followed me from my house to where she is. So his door's still out. He hop out his car. Door's still open. Car's still running. I'm like, damn, surprised he even had the opportunity to put the car in park.
Surprise.
Before she could even get to my door. Because she see him. She's trying to hurry up, get to my door. He runs up and clocks her.
Damn.
Bruh. Now I got to get involved. Because he didn't just, that's what I'm saying, too much. Because he didn't just clock her. I mean, he hit her so hard she fell to the ground. So I'm like, oh my God. Now, all I want to do is just get out and break them up. That's all I want to do, break them up. I hop out the car. I run around. I'm going to try to grab him. I don't know what he thought I was going to do. But I got a smooth lesson in mind your own damn business. Because he clocked me too. I swear. It's not funny. Because I sound like little birds. But, bruh, what is you doing? I'm not trying to fight you. After he clocked me now, I'm a little bit more heavier than my friend. So I didn't go down. It just kind of dazed me like. And mind you, it was not a closed fist, but he slapped spit out my mother sucking mouth. Do you hear me? Bow. Turn my head 3 times. I was like startled. I'm like, did this fool just slap me? So before I could even react, he done got her. Now he got her by her, like the collar of her shirt. She on the ground. He dragging her. It's concrete. You're dragging her. Then this dude that she in the house with, he come outside. Sir, where you been all this time? I done got slapped for no good reason. He come outside. He run up. He like, man, let her go. They get to scrapping. She on the ground. I'm trying to help her up. Dude, this is oh, this is God. So at this point, her shirt all up, her titty all hanging out. It was a freaking nightmare. And I done got slapped. And all I'm thinking is, oh my God, I cannot tell my man. A, I snuck out the house to come get her. B, another man that slapped me because he don't know how to act. And I don't put nobody in a position to schmy. Okay? Because mine ain't gonna play about me. This was so crazy. Now they're fighting. She's like, oh my God, call the police. I'm like, get in the car or I'm leaving. Get in the car. Let's go. She's like, we can't just leave them fighting. You want to ride or not? You better believe she got her ASS in that car.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional. Yes, we staying lit, big dog. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wheels of Deals. He keeps it lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Hit the link down below. We got HiveMindLabs.com. You can unbig that back, okay? And still have you can be big and have a flat stomach. And tell your friends that, okay? Alright, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day because we're going to keep it lit. But guess what? Hey, man, she got some terrible friends. Terrible. Dirtbags. I would not be rocking with none of these people. First, the dinner friends, dirtbags, okay? Then, you pay for her dinner, and she got the nerve to talk about you after you paid for her dinner. Not like you had to pay for anybody else's dinner. You at least paid for your dinner and hers. So your friend should have shut the fuck up immediately. Shouldn't have said a word about you. That should have been dead, over with, finito. And your friend should have just put her home money up on her birthday dinner. At that point, don't invite me no birthday dinners. Cancel that. Cancel Christmas. Then, the other friend, you go save her, and she ended up getting you whooped. Boy. Okay? This is when you realize, find out who your friends are. Somebody who's going to drop everything, run and crank up their car, hit the gas, get real fast, until they find out what's in it for me, or it's way too far. They're showing up with a big old heart. You find out who your friends are. Anyway, yo, if your friends don't pull up for you at 3 a.m. and get slapped by your boyfriend for you ain't got no real friends. But if your friend calls you at 3 a.m. for you to help them get picked up because they getting caught cheating and they boyfriend get out, whoop they ass, then whoop your ass, you better not ever be friends with them ever again. That's a fact. That is not your friend. Okay? Now, if you that friend, that your friend came out and did that, that's your friend. She was your friend. But you, on the opposite end, you are not her friend. And she will not be your friend after that. Anyway, back to the birthday dinner. Because that was the main story. That's why we here. I remember, I think I've told this story once before, but when we went to a dinner party and there was, a bunch of people, and I told you I ain't really have it like that, so I ate around my wage. But my peoples, he was like, man, get what you want, I got you. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just put my money towards the tip. Whatever I thought I was gonna spend, I put it towards the tip. I knew food was gonna cost about $20 a meal, and I had me and my date plus the tip, so I had about $60 to eat. I put my $60 towards the meal. Towards the tip. And I had a few drinks. But I didn't eat like anything above what I already set out to eat. But except for a couple more drinks, like one or two more drinks. I didn't, because I wasn't going to drink at all. Not at the dinner. But seeing that he was paying, I was like, But, so in that case, it was good. But some people just irrational. Like, why you having all these drinks? Like, I don't even give a damn who paying. I'm not having drinks like that. Like, think about it like this: would you even want to hang with somebody who's drinking like that? If you invite somebody, like, I'm paying for dinner, let's go, and they're like, give us a shot, give us a shot. Be like, hey, would you drink like this if you was paying? I mean, just cause I'm paying, I mean, yeah, let's have a good time, but just cause I'm paying, don't mean you just drink like you ain't never drank before. I mean, hell, I don't want to pay $200 on a $35 bottle. We can get the fuck up out of here and go to the skizzle where we was about to go anyway. Anyway, I think it's crazy. Ever, man, some people just treat you like dirt. Find out who your friends are. And I think it's crazy that they would do that. Anyway, everyday people, we still ain't found out who busted out windows. She didn't admit to it, but I think she busted out those windows, and she used a spark plug to bust out those windows. Bust out all her friends' windows real quick and fast. She looked like she'd do some shit like that. And she said she a Gemini. Nope. Nope, not gonna do it. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm holla at you later.